What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to the Totally Cool channel. Love the logo. I can't say that enough. Love the logo. So, welcome back to the channel. It's Throwback Thursday again, and just like the last episode of Throwback Thursday, we're going to be featuring another toy that brings us back to the nostalgic days of our childhood. My childhood, I was born in the 80s, so I grew up with a lot of cartoons. Transformers, you've got G.I. Joes, you've got Thundercats, you have everything that you could even imagine. And for me, one of the other non-mainstream, I wouldn't say they're mainstream because they didn't have a lot of following. This was before the Super Sentai period, where you had Power Rangers, you had Bioman, you had Shider, all of those other things that came from Japan. This was what transitioned me from the Transformers into other toy lines. Not that I had a toy. I never had a toy from this toy line from ever since. But I love the cartoons. I thought it would be nice to have some of these toys. But unfortunately, I grew up and we didn't really have the flexibility in terms of the funds to get them. But fortunately, now toys came out and we have the resources to get them, and I'm glad to share them with you. So, without prolonging the agony, let's go into the second episode of our Silverhawks Throwback Thursday series. And we featured a villain the last time, so we're going to feature one of the members of the Silverhawks team. One of the few that I have never really encountered on the animation. They had a very limited run here in the Philippines, so I don't recall ever watching a single episode with this guy. So if I don't have enough information on him, put them in the comment box. I'm glad to get information from you guys. So, before we go into the toy, let's look into the box. As per normal, as per usual, Silverhawks have the silver one, you have the silver logo, you have Ultimates, you have Silverhawks. It's the sleeve, it's nice, it's shiny, it's silver, Silverhawks. So, let's lift the sleeve, and that's the actual box. That's the figure. At the bottom it says Hotwing. Hotwing makes you feel hungry. Hotwing. Okay. Let that sink in for a little bit. So at the back, it shows his illustration or drawing of Hotwing. And you can see the bio. Okay. So it says Hotwing Squadron Leader. Not much is known about Hotwing's history, but he is an invaluable asset to the Silverhawks. He is a law enforcement officer that has undergone a cyborg makeover in order to withstand the effects of hyperspace travel. Pretty much everybody else on the team has the same thing. This grants him superior speed, strength, and agility. He has a hawk-like face cover for when flying or fighting, just like the others, except for Steelwill, who has the football helmet face. He has standard wings and other abilities of the Silverhawks. His unique feature is a gem on his forehead. He can focus energy through it to achieve a wide variety of effects. He's a skilled magician and showman, both in terms of personality and ability. Alright, interesting. I didn't know. So he's like, the Avengers. You have Vision with a gem on his forehead. Okay, pretty interesting paintwork, if I do say so myself. Just the box alone gives me, gives me goose pimples. But let's open him up. Usual, our trusty box cutters. Be careful, especially with kids around and box cutters. They're not really the closest of friends. So let's open up the top flap. All right. Oh, All right. So again, we normally look at what's inside, but this one's just a plain blue backdrop. So let's keep it there, and let's close the box. Set it aside. All right. Okay. Into the figure we go. Very, very unique. Okay. Just first impression. Silverhawks normally have a two-layer clamshell. The one at the back has the accessories, and in this case, the two-layer clamshell has the arm with wings and the shoulder blast effects. Shoulder blast effects come from the shoulder laser barrels, and they're supposed to fire that way. Psst. Okay, just like Steel Will when we did the unboxing. So I think there's tape holding this together. I hope so, because it would be floating if it didn't. Okay, let's get the cutters. The cutter, not the cutters. Slide it. Where's the other one? Slide it. There you go. So there you go. Those are the wings, and those are the blast effects. Again, we'll try to put this on him, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same as Steel Will. But we'll do that later. Let's see how this goes first. And as per usual, you'll have the seatbelt like plastic thing that secures him to the box, the clamshell. And he's free to fly. Free to fly. All right. Okay. From the back, I could show you that I could see from the back that he has two alternate heads. Okay. There's one that's on him already and two alternate heads. One has the face cover. He has 1, 2, 3 pairs of alternate hands. And there's another one, okay? I think he's got, 3 pairs of same hands. And there's another left hand that's got something in them. So that doesn't have a corresponding right hand. So you have 3.5 pairs. And then there's a gem, I think that harkens to his magician background. And then there's his hawk called, if I'm not mistaken, he is Gyro. Or if you're Greek, it's Gyro. That's a sandwich. Gyro. He does, unlike Quicksilver. I'm not sure if Quicksilver has him. Let's see. Quicksilver? No, that's Bluegrass. Quicksilver. This is Quicksilver. No, it's Steelheart. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Unlike the other Silverhawks in our collection that has the hawk with the wings out, this one only has the perching hawk, pet hawk. Hawk weapon something. That guy's name is Gyro. Okay. So, there. Yeah. Let's take him out of this. And as I always do, I take out the arms first. It's easier that way. Okay. Once you remove the arms, most of the whole figure would follow. There are some plastic locks on the leg, so you can just spread it apart and push the leg from the back. It's starting to, apologize for the sound. There you go. He's out. He's out. He's out. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think this is very exciting. I like the way the figure looks. The silver, the gold. He's not a silver hawk. He looks like a gold hawk. But yeah, words. Yeah. So the head. First off, the head. He's got like Spock ears. You know, he's probably one of the only few Silverhawks that has the ears out. Normally they're all flat on the head. He's got ears sticking out here, over there. So yeah, left, right, up. Not much up movement, not much down movement. So it's just a left to right. Shoulder. up, back, out. Okay, so still stiff. It's still stiff there. Out. Out is good. 90 degrees. Full 90 degrees. Out. Both sides. Okay. Twist. Yes. There's a bit of a bicep movement, a bicep joint. And then the elbow. Yeah, the elbow is still tight. There you go. It's got an elbow pad, prevents it from moving to the back like that. And then you've got the wrists. You have the wrists. Yeah, it's a full-on rotation. Good. Good. Now, one thing I like about this figure, though, look at the arms. Look at the articulation of the paint job. It's like the fire. Hot wing. It's his wing. It's hot. It's flaming. He's on fire. All right. Okay. Now, again, like all Super 7 Silverhawks, this one does not have a waist rotation, but he has the ab crunch. Not much. Oh, he has a waist rotation. Wow, okay. That's new. And he doesn't have much of the ab crunch. So this is a bit different from the others. So he's got the waist rotation, but it messes up his belt. Oh. Oh, so the buckle stays locked in. And look at the back. It's kind of awkward. Okay, put it back. And then now it messes up this whole flare thing. See, when I rotated him, it just scrunched up. Okay. Now that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Okay, let's look at the leg. His butt is out. Yeah. He's got more movement on the right, okay, without any impingement. But see what happened? That lower part that's supposed to cover his upper thigh, it folds in when you push the leg out. So it's it pinches that part. All right. Again, the right leg, just like the left arm, has the flame paint effect. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now the left leg, same thing. See, if you throw the leg out like that, it pinches the trunks. Okay, so it's go up, same thing, it pinches. Yeah. All right. Now the knee is again single joint. Look at the back. There you go, just single joint. You can't. Yeah, just like that. So for you to have a flying pose, it goes this way. Lift the leg, bend the knee. Okay. Now when it came out of the box, the ankle is at an awkward angle that it can't stand. It's like this. It's like skidding, right? So you have to manipulate it in such a way that you would see the foot like this. Now it stands. Now it stands. Okay. So it's okay like this, but the feet are just at an awkward angle. To me, it's just odd. See, look at that. It shows the ball joint. I mean, if your foot looked like that, you'd need surgery. Okay, so the talons on the back, yeah. So like this. See, oh, okay. All right. He's starting to act like a drunk. So you can't even push the foot in the proper angle because it's all gonna go. See, it's not there. It's just weird. I don't know if it's because that's how the foot was assembled, if there's a way to remove this. I don't know. It's just, okay. I like the paint job, but just how the foot is, not so much. Okay. See, the other heads, you have the faceplate, allows him to breathe in space. Let's see if we can remove. Okay, the hawk. Without damaging the paint job. Okay, well, let's look at the balance. There we go. That's a problem. That's a problem. See. Okay, see. Okay, it hangs on to the arm pretty well, and you have to spread the legs apart. for it to stand. But the balance is okay. It's got good balance considering that it's got a different weight ratio, you know, from the between the left and the right. So it's good. It's still solid. The base is solid. The center of gravity is cool. Like I said, there's two different alt heads. There's a hand with. Let me show you that hand. There, a hand with balls, magic balls, I think. Okay. Okay, let's put it back. Now, I don't want. Again, let's see. I think let's see. We should see him with the wings. Okay, let's see him with the wings. Just do one. Just do one. I don't feel like doing both arms. So to do the wing, you remove the hawk. You remove the hand, or yeah, you remove the. Or if you want, you can just remove the whole shoulder. Yikes! This is tough. This is tough. Tell you what, just show you how it looks if we pretend. Oh, that's better. Okay, that's better. See, thing about the Silverhawks, and I think I mentioned this with Steel Will, is that the wings are supposed to come from the side. This is what they do. They move the arm down, basically to gather the wing, and then when they pull it back out, the wing extends out. The way this looks, there's a gap between torso, leg, and the edge of the wing. So if you're flying, like if you have a glider, if you have, what do you call it, the paragliding suit, and it's got a hole inside, you're gonna fall like a rock. Now I know it's science fiction, but it's supposed to make sense. Anyway, I'm not even gonna try that. It's just too tough to do that. I might pull it out and destroy it unintentionally. So let's keep it this way. Why did I even think it was gonna be different? Anyway, okay, let's put that back in. Let's just jump into the toy review. Okay. Box appeal. While in the box, pretty cool. I love the sleeve. Again, it's like I'm saying this over and over again. I love the sleeve. I love the way I love the way it looks inside the box. But unfortunately, it ends there. So the box appeal, first impressions, about 4, maybe even 5. Especially with this guy. He looks amazing. 5. But the moment you take him out and you start playing with him, the playability now just drops. It's 2, 1, it's so sad. I just have very high expectations because I love these characters. And I thought bringing them to life, bring them into, putting them in my hands 40 years after, they'd be better. But they're not. So playability, not so much. It's so difficult. If you're a 5-year-old, what age do they say that this is for? They say it's 14 and above. It's not a toy. If it's 14 and above, it's not. 14-year-olds, I don't know if you still collect. But, yeah. No. So playability, not so much. Shelf appeal, desk appeal, yes. That's where you get it. Yes. I'd give it a 3.5, 3.5, and maybe even a 4. It stands well, it poses well, but you just leave it at that pose. You don't try to play with it. You don't go to your friend's house and just, pretend battles with it. Just like, unlike the G.I. Joes. So, yeah, that's a 4. Price point, yeah, it gets really disappointing because now the prices are starting to go up. From $75, now it's about 80, maybe even 82. I don't know, they're coming up with a copper kid with his racer, with bike racer, and it's going to be a whole new different ball game in terms of price. So that's a 2 for me too. Again, if you don't need it, don't buy it. I was taken by nostalgia, thinking that I would love to play with a toy I'd never had, even as a child. So the price is, again, just like playability, is below passing for me. So overall, I'd give it a generous 2.5, maybe 3 for this one, because the paint job just, it's better than the others. That's just plain gold. It's got nice accent. They put some thought into it. It's not just some random flames. Yeah. So it's maybe a 3 for this one. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm bringing it down to 2.5 because the hawk does not have its, wings out. It doesn't have that attachment. It would be nice if it did, you know. It would be nice to have all of them, all of the silver hawks standing with their hawks on the arm and the hawk's wings are out. It would be a nice diorama. So that ends our review of Hotwing, another flaming hot mess from Super 7 Ultimates. I don't know. I wish I could finish reviewing this toy line and maybe somewhere along the way find a gem in the rough. But in this case, it's been nothing but letdown after letdown after letdown. Again, if you're in it for play, it's not the toy for you. But if you're in it for a shelf desk display, you might consider it. So with that, I thank you for watching this episode. But before we go, please like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button so you could be part of the community, and hit that bell button so that you can get notified for future episodes that we put out. Again, this is Throwback Thursday, where we talk about all of the toys from your childhood and mine, and we try to bring them to life and try to, go through a journey of, if I was a kid and I had this, would I be happy? Unfortunately for this one, I wasn't. But with that, and to wrap it all up, just like to thank you for watching. Hope to see you on our next episodes. We still have 3 more from Throwback Thursday, Super 7 Ultimates line. Maybe we'll move into Thundercats, maybe not, I don't know. But for the meantime, we have 5 waiting on the series. This is the second of the series. We have 3 more. And yeah, I'm so sad. Just want to let you know, for all of you watching this channel, toys are not just cool. They're totally cool. So stay tuned. See you next time, and happy collecting.